Good morning, YouTubers. How are you all today? Hope everyone is fine, and that you're enjoying the live stream. And please like and subscribe to the channel. Um, I see one of the videos I posted already of a super gluing video, a short one, has got the 600 and something views. Thank you so much. Very grateful and very blessed that you guys have watched that video, and again continue to watch that video. It's pretty good, and all the videos, we would very much appreciate you watching them. Doing some filming today. There's a lot more videos that are going to be coming on the weekend. I'm going to be posting a lot of videos for the weekends. And there's a lot of talk going on, and I just like to put that out there. There's a lot of talk going on about what's going to happen in December the 10th, Pete, when this ban kicks in for people under 16. What does this mean for your channel? Can you please explain it to us, and how it's going to affect your channel? All I've got to do is just log in, Face ID. That's all. The channels are going to be basically running the same, but people under a certain age won't be able to watch them. That's all. We might lose a few subscribers. This might happen. We just got to wait and see. It's one of those. It's one of those things we just got to wait and see. As I said on TV, there's mixed emotions about this thing, because young people have been watching YouTube from the day that they could look on the internet, I guess, and they can watch YouTube, and they can go and watch all those things, and it's I've got mixed emotions about it. Let's put it this way. I do believe, yes, it's it should be everyone's right to choose, but saying that, it should be also, it can, YouTube and TikTok and social media pages sometimes people do go on, and I've been one of them. People do go on to bully people on like social media, and when you're young, you're very impressionable, is the word I'm looking for. You're very impressionable at a young age, so I do reckon the ban on 16-year-olds, under 16s, I do reckon it's half a good thing. Hi, how are you? I do think it's a good thing, and I can see where the other people are coming from too. I can see where the young people are coming from too, because some young people at that age, they're very mature. They are very mature, and I think at the end of the day too, I guess what you've got to do really is, you can hardly ban people from being on social media at that age, because they're still going to find a way. As they said yesterday, there's going to be ways that people can get on social media. So I do think it should be, they should have a vote. They should have a vote where the young people vote. Yes, we do want this, or no, we don't want it. They really should have a say, and of course, yes, it's up to the parents, because the parents are their guardians. Say with me, and yes, so and I don't want to get into that subject anyway. All I know is, hello Hamish, by the way. I do. Hamish is back with his wife, guys. By the way, you're going to co-parent the MG today, Hamish. The MG's coming in today for 2 days. You're going to co-parent that. We don't know if Ava made it back to the petrol station. Remember, she only had 15 k's in the tank, near empty. I don't know what it is with people that drive around with their tanks near empty. I mean, aren't they afraid that they're going to run out of the go-go juice and be stranded on the road? Only time I've done that, when I had my second van, my uncle came from overseas. No co-parenting the MG. Oh, Hamish and his MG. He loves that bloody car. Wait till Maddie gets here. You'll be able to shitstorm about the MG, my friend. Hamish is always over here and he's always on TikTok talking to me, and I'm always shitstorming him about co-parenting things. I mean, yeah, we started the joke about 2 months ago, but with Izzy, and unfortunately, poor Izzy didn't get the joke that well, and she's learning now, which is great. But we don't joke about the Commodore that much anymore because I don't know why. I think Izzy too. She went for a hard time the other day. She was pretty. Oh, did you? Hey, let's see. How you going? Good morning, my friend. What's the weather like down in Melbourne? Bye. Did you watch the super glue video? Did you, Hamish? Is that what you're saying to me? Yeah, I super glued this chair here. The arm came off, and I super glued it. I was gonna, I was gonna co-parent the super glue with you, Hamish, but I didn't think you'd want to do that. It's a bit of a sticky situation. 28 degrees. Whoa. God, that's good. Let's see. Geez, it's really weather's really sort of picking up there, which is good for the people down in Melbourne because they've had some really horrific weather down there, cold spells and stuff like that. It's really horrific down there. As most people know, I was over on TikTok before. I was over there for a good half an hour talking to them. I'll tell you guys what happened. Ava left yesterday and Butch escaped. I couldn't find the dog anywhere. I was bringing the stuff inside to set up in my TV room to watch what videos I had to post. The Butch disappears. I can't find him anywhere. I go into panic mode. So I'm calling out, Butch, here boy, Butch, here boy, and me watch phone starts beeping, and I answered the call, and it said, oh, the ladies said to me, have you lost a dog? And I said, yes, I have lost a dog. Where? What is to do today? Got an exciting day coming up for you guys. Lots of videos coming your way. And I said, yes, I have got a dog, and his named Butch. She said, oh, we're up at, she said to me, up that end there, and I couldn't work out where they were. So I'm looking, and I went up to the men that were doing the road. There's men that were doing the road up here, and I went up to them and said, excuse me, you haven't seen a little Maltese Shih Tzu dog? I've lost my dog. So I saw the ladies. And they waved to me, and they said, oh, hi, I was walking pretty fast, but I didn't know no, you stay here. I didn't know what happened to Butch or how he was or stuff like that. So I went up to them and I said, so you want to come up here? You want to come up here? And come on, Butch. Yeah, I didn't know what happened to Butch, and I was, a bit worried about the little fella. It's like when it's like when your child goes missing and you're trying to find them, and you go into dad mode. I went into dad mode for Butch because I couldn't see him anywhere. So anyway, I went up to them and apologised. I brought Butch home, and I said to him, you can't be running away. You can't be getting out to visit other dogs, little fella. You've got to stay where I can see you. And and Butch, he was funny. Last night, Butch was very funny. He slept with me right at the top of the bed, right on the pillow, right next to me with his legs up in the air all night. He would not leave my sight. I think he got a fright when he got out and couldn't find where I was, and he started to panic a bit, I think. So we got an eye on him, and he's here with me today. He's the people that are asking me, he is here. Butch is here. For people who are wondering, did you ever get him back? Yes, he is here. He was only missing for about, say with me, 10 to 15 minutes at the most, and he was up there. He didn't go on the main road. He must have tried to follow Ava straight up to where she was, going up to her car, sort of thing. And Butch followed her, and he ended up with some other dogs because he was on the lead. He was on his lead, but he got through the gate because there's an opening in the gate, and I was only seconds just putting stuff away, and I just turned for a second and he just jumped through that gate. So yeah, because the gate is stupid. They made the bars right, but they didn't put an extra one. I think what they do need to do is put an extra one there, so then he can't get out. It needs to be. I have to get some stuff. When I get that thing sorted out, I'm going to get some stuff to go right round here to stop him getting out. And yes, I have got, Butch is back. Yes, Butch is here, safe and sound. As I said, he didn't leave my sight last night from the bed. He stayed with me the whole night at the top end of the bed. I think he got a bit of a shock. As I said, what's that, a bottle? I think he got a shock when he went missing, because he didn't know where I was. Maybe he heard me calling his name out, Butch, 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 where are you, Butch? But I don't think he knew where I was, and I think that sort of panicked him a bit, and he ended up just going to see his doggy mates that were up there. And the lady said to me, oh, you don't have to worry about that. My dog is always going to visit my friend's dog all the time, and I'm always finding him in her place. And I apologised to him. I said, well, yeah, sorry about that, because Butch, he just gets out sometimes, and I only turned myself around for 2 seconds, and he was gone. She said, no, that's no worries. She said, next time if he does go, and we'll see him, and he does get out, we'll bring him to you. And I said, oh, thank you so much. She was a very lovely lady, and yeah, she's a mate now. They're all mates. We're all nice people around here. They do help me. Yeah, as I said, we got some crank. We got old Grumble Bum John, the one that says, how's your day been? I'm hot and bothered and cranky. And what's her name and I, we were having a real joke with him the other day. Yesterday I was trying to have a joke with him, and the other gardener was here, unfortunately, and he was talking to me, and I couldn't say to John, how are you, and he said, I couldn't say that to him because the other guy was here. But it was quite funny, because as you know, John is a funny person, and he does make me laugh and stuff like that. And the little fella, he's pretty good too. Little fella, Butchie, he's pretty good. But yeah, when they do get out and decide to go walkabout, you do go into this sort of thing where you're thinking, oh God, where is the dog? Where's he going? What's he going to be doing? Is he going to be safe? And stuff like that. Yeah, you do worry about him because there is a main road. There is a main road right out here. And I was really panicking. I thought, oh God, I hope he doesn't go, and get hit by a car or something, or gee, that wouldn't be good times. Oh, my bloody lovely little boy. You get into these moods where you think, what happens if he gets hit by a car? I'll never see my little dog again, and stuff like that. So, luckily he's got the sense, he doesn't go down there, he goes up there, he follows the dogs up there. But I do have to keep an eye on him. He will be going to see his doggy friends, because Butch has got some doggy friends, haven't you? Got some doggy friends here, haven't you? So Butch will be going to see his doggy friends. He's a good little dog. So he's 12 months. He's 12 months old. So he's 12 months old this year. He's a year old. So I've just got to keep an eye on him because he's in that investigating stage of his life where he wants to go and check things out, and it's all new environment to him. So he goes here and he goes there, and he goes to check stuff out. So we do have to keep an eye on him, sort of thing. No, don't start. Other news, you want to finish this. Other news, people are wondering, here you go, you want that? Other news, people are wondering, how did you get on yesterday? What was your day like yesterday, Pete? You can talk freely now, Pete. How was your day yesterday? You want to eat that right here? Day yesterday was fairly good. As I said, you know, I'm not one for the cleaning situation and stuff like that. I do get a bit irritable about that. Not because I'm opposed to cleaning. Don't get me wrong. People may think, "What, you allergic to cleaning or something, boy?" No, I'm not. It's just that sometimes I do get a bit shirty and stop it. No, cranky about that sort of situation because that's just who I am. But no, the day itself went good. Don't get me wrong. I love working with Ava. She's a really fantastic person to work with, and I couldn't ask for a better person to. I don't read many comments because my reading is pretty bad, my friend, and I do apologise for the new people that have subscribed to my channel are thinking, well, here, Butch, oh, you want this? Sorry, my little boy. Why don't you read comments? I do struggle with my reading and writing. Having ADHD and autism makes it very hard for me to read some of your comments, so I do apologise about that. It's not deliberate, believe me. I don't go out of my way to upset people and not read their comments. Oh, Izzy's just arrived. Good morning, Izzy. How are you this morning? Hamish was, no, you're not going out. I've got to be careful of my dog, Izzy. I lost my dog again yesterday. No, you come here. No, you come here. Yeah, yesterday when Ava left, Butch went walkabout, and I was only gone for a second, putting stuff back in the house, my Watts phone rang. I'm just saying no to the dog. My Watts phone rang, and I was trying to work out who it was on my Watts phone ringing me, and it was these two nice ladies. Do need see you on. Oh, you want me to go on TikTok to talk to you? Is that what you're saying to me? That you need me to come over on TikTok? Is that what you are talking to me about? You want me to go over on TikTok? Is that what you're saying to me, Izzy? Let's see, he's got his thumbs up. I mean, I've just got on this channel. I've only been on here for about 18 minutes. If you do need me to go over there, I can go over there if you really want soon. We'll head over there. But I just want to stay on here for just a little while, just to make sure people are okay here, and to welcome all the new subscribers that are coming to my channel. Hey, let's see. There's lots of subscribers. Oh no, you don't. Okay, fair enough. There's lots of subscribers that have been coming to my channel now. I mean, I'm overwhelmed with how many subscribers have been coming to this channel. And Izzy, did you see the super glue video I done for you? Where I'm super gluing the arm of this chair here. It might be a super gluing video today too, Izzy, of Maddie's shoe. Remember how she got that broken shoe? But super glue it for her. What do you reckon, Izzy? That will get a couple of views, don't you reckon, Izzy? The video I put out on TikTok here for the on YouTube here for the hey, there she is. Lilo, have not seen you. How are you? 37 weeks pregnant. How is your pregnancy going? Is it okay? I've been a bit worried about you. I haven't seen you for. Where's Lilo gone? I'm getting a bit worried about it. I'm glad to see you on here. Welcome, my friend. Lilo is managing moderator, and I do have to get over to the other channel too, Lilo, and post a video for you on there, the members channel. I haven't had time to be on there, to do that, because I've been posting videos for this channel, because this channel's taken off through the roof again. It's just been going zoom. Subscribers have been really coming through fast and thick. What happened with the dog? Oh, okay, I was trying to tell you about the dog. Sorry, my bad, I forgot about that. The watch rang, Izzy, right? My watch rang. I went into dad mode. I sort of panicked a bit, right? So the two ladies phoned me up and said, "I heard you missing a dog." And I said, "I am actually. It's a Maltese Shih Tzu named Butch." And he had his number on his collar, so they phoned me up. And I said, "Oh, where are you?" And they said, "Oh, we're up the top here." And I'm looking. I went up to the men that were drawing the road up here, and I said, "Excuse me, you haven't seen a little Maltese Shih Tzu dog?" And they said no. And then these two ladies are waving to me. I'm thinking to myself, "Oh, they must be the people that I'm looking for." So I walked up. I was walking pretty fast because I was still in my panic mode. You know, I didn't know what happened. Stop it! I didn't know what happened, sort of thing. So anyway, I went there and I thanked the ladies for looking after Butch for me, and they showed me his collar. He was mucking around with two other dogs, just being his normal cool self, and just going with other dogs and stuff like that. It was really, really funny. And "Hey, little rascal you are, yeah, Butch." Looking at me, he's looking at me saying, "Hope you are okay." "Oh, I'm okay. It's just, I hurt my knee trying to run out for Butch, because my neighbour came out and said, 'Oh, what's happened, Pete?' I said, 'Oh, that's Butch, enough now. I've got to take the dog to the toilet. Back in a second." Butch, what do you want? Is that toilet or not? I'll take this off and put my vacuum pack on. What, you want the ball? Yeah, fetch. You carry that around. I'm not. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna have some water. I'm gonna have some water, Izzy. Hang on. I need water, Izzy. I need to drink some water. There you go. Yes, I have got my blue bottle from Bunnings. Hey, Izzy. I hope that Maddie brings the camera stand for the van, eh? So we can put it up. What's the bets you'll forget? Until say, "Oh shit, I forgot about that." That'll be something interesting. We might have to go to Kmart and pick it up. Pink. Oh, the pink bottle, it's in the van. The pink bottle's still in my van. People that don't know, my pink bottle, I bought it because I had a bottle like this in green. Butch chewed the lid off of it, so that's why I don't have a pink bottle anymore. I'm just going to turn the power off and transfer to this. Stay there. You stay here like I told you to. Hang on, guys. I just got to do my shoelace up. The dogs decided to play with my shoelace. And... hang on. Hang on. There we go. There we go. Okay. Right. And that's mine. That's my charger. Sorry, guys. I do apologise about this. I'm putting my jump pack on. There we go. To charge this. Yeah, I just want to check something. Hang on. Jump pack on. That eating video. 174 views. There we go. 174 views. The other one, 700. Super glue video, Izzy. 700 and something views. I only posted that this morning. That's really great. Thank you so much, guys, for watching that video. Someone's got their car horn stuck. They are doing the road up here again. At the back there, they're doing the road up. So if you hear some noises, it's because they're doing the road up and they're trying to make the road. I don't know what they're doing up there. I guess they're trying to make the road bigger or something like that. So just be aware of that. If you do hear some noises in the background, people are probably asking me, "Are you looking forward to seeing Maddie today?" I am looking forward to seeing Maddie for the next 2 days. Maddie's a really fantastic, lovely, sweet little person. Just the way she goes, "How are you, Blaze?" Maddie's really cool. I love everything about Maddie. She's a crack up. She really does crack me up. And I mean crack me up severely. I mean it in a good way. I don't mean that she doesn't crack me up, because she does. Maddie is the type of person too. She says something to me, for my own good, right? And then she'll just drop the subject altogether. She'll just say, "Okay, I've said my piece. Let's move on. Let's talk about something different." She's like that very much, and I do. That's why I very much do respect Maddie for that, because she talks to me as a friend and a mate, like they all do. I mean, Ava's young. Ava likes to she likes to really help me out. She's really good like that, and she's really got me back, that girl. She's really the strong. She's sort of taken over from Olivia. She's really the strong one on the team, and the funny one too. She'll joke around with me, and she's got a serious side to her, and she's got a funny side to her, and that's what I like about having Ava on my team. She's really a good person to have on your side, to help you out with stuff like this. And sometimes I can be a grumble bum. I'm not saying I do it on purpose. Sometimes I can be a grumble bum, and sometimes, yes, that's my mullet at the back, my hair at the back. Sometimes I can be a grumble bum, and sometimes it does make it hard for the support people for me to do what I've got to do with my washing and stuff like that. It's just the way I'm wired up. I'm not perfect. I don't try to be perfect, guys. I try, at the end of the day, I just try to be me. I try to do things in my own power, in my own time, my own way. As I said in many of the videos that I've recently been putting out, I have said, you can't really hurry me. I'm not the person that can be hurried. The more people hurry me and tell me to do this, tell me to do that, I just do the opposite. It's just the way I'm wired up. If someone says to me, "In your own time, Pete, can you do this in your own time? We'll help you, no problem." And I'll say, "Yeah, no problems. I will do it, not a problem." The reason why I'm so anti, as you would say, about washing up and stuff like that, when I was with my girlfriend Angie, and I know this is no excuse, I used to do all the washing, I used to do all the cleaning. I was in my 30s, and it just used to tire me out by the end of the day that I'd have to rest, because I just used to get so exhausted with doing my couple of hours I used to do at work. I used to come home exhausted, and then to do the cleaning and stuff like that for another 3 hours on top of that, it used to exhaust me, because Angie's parents, as you know, they wanted her to clean her house, the big house that they had up at Mount Nathan there, and Angie didn't get the choice to say to them, no, I've got to clean this house I'm living in now, never mind coming up to clean your house. And so it made it very hard for me to do everything, come home from work, have my shower, and then come downstairs and have me beer. I used to have me glass of beer and bottle of beer, and do that, and put the washing on, and sit down and do the stuff. And then Angie would phone me up and say, "Oh, do you fancy doing a half an hour drive and coming up for tea?" And after all that, I'd be so exhausted. I would say to Angie, "I'm sorry, no, I can't," because I was just so exhausted. Someone's saying, "Hi, how are you?" So yeah, I couldn't do that. So at the end of the day, I was just exhausted, and I did. I used to say to Angie's mum, I said, "Thank you for the invite about tea, but I'm just so exhausted. I just got back from doing my mechanical stuff with my boss that I'm doing for a couple of hours a day, like I used to do, and I just can't do it. I come home, I wash my clothes and stuff like that, and it's not my birthday, but thank you for wishing me happy birthday for the birthday it was on October." So at the end of the day, I turned around to her and I said, "Well, bring Angie down whenever you can, when you finish tea, whatever." And Angie's mum said, "What are you having for tea?" I said, "I've got some. I'm going to make some pasta for myself. I've got some meat here and stuff like that. I'm going to do that now." And she said, "Oh, okay then." And so I didn't, I don't think nothing of it. I said, "Well, I'll see you, when Angie comes, whatever." And she said, "Okay, won't be long." Okay, no worries. Anyway, I'm in the middle of cooking the pasta, the meat, doing the sauce, getting it prepared, cutting my onion up by myself, stuff like that, right? And this must have been about half an hour had gone. And I was just being, my normal cool self, not just doing what I was going to do, my onion. It was about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, got my wine ready, stuff like that for, when I had my glass of wine. The door opens. My front door opens and my security door opens, right? And Angie walks in, and I said, I thought you were having tea with your parents and that." And she said, "No, I didn't want. I wanted to come home for your spaghetti, darling, because I love you and I missed you." I said, "Oh, okay, that's great news." Her mum wasn't there. Her mum just dropped her off and went home. So her mum just dropped. I said, "Well, where's your mum? Is she coming in?" She said, "Oh no, mum's just dropped me off at the corner, and she's gone straight home again. But she said to say hello." And I said, "Oh, okay then." And so Angie came home. We had a lovely. I had a glass of wine. Angie had a very small one. And we cooked spaghetti. We had it about 5 o'clock. We sat down. We talked. We watched the movie till the dinner was ready. And we went to bed and watched our TV. And Angie was always Blue Heeler. Angie would always love watching Blue Heelers, right? So she would always say, Blue Heeler, darling, is on." And I would always go up and watch Blue Heelers with her. And it was, that's why I'm so anti doing chores and stuff like that. Not because I don't want to do them, don't get me wrong, it's because I've done them when I was younger. And I reckon at the age of 54, 55, sometimes you've got to you've got to do different things in life that are sort of going to make you happy, sort of thing, and do your chores. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. To do chores is good. Everyone has to have a schedule to do chores and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong. You've got to do that. But when you get to my age, it does. I do say with me, like the rest of it, and do my live streams and stuff. That's who I am. And I do like to talk to you people. I do like to do videos on the day what I'm doing. I do like to talk to Maddie or whoever's on with me and do videos of us doing our chores. But don't forget, in my house, chores are very hard to do when you've got your parents that are with you as well, because they like to, like mum's, she's in charge of the washing machine. That's her domain, and it's very hard when you're living with your parents, because mum does do a lot of the chores around here with me. I make bed. I stripped it this morning. I took the stuff down to the washing machine because I knew there was 2 loads going in there, and I didn't know what load mum wanted first, and I didn't want to go to her bedroom to wake her up, because that's not who I am. And super glue video, we got 1,000 views for that video. Hot dog, you guys have done fantastic with that super glue video. I'm bloody proud of you. Very proud of you. Oh geez, I cannot believe 1,000 views for a super glue video. Oh man, you guys blow me away. You really do blow me away. That is the best outcome for one of my videos I've ever got. For a super glue video, it's only been up for 2 or 3 hours. Geez, that's really great. Thank you. I wonder what that video is going to get the whole day. Let's see if we can get that up to 4,000 views. That's pushing it a bit, but geez, you guys are amazing. I'm watching that video. I mean, geez, take my hat off to you. I really do take my hat off to everyone that's watched my super glue video. I didn't know that super glue video on YouTube was going to take off like that. It's always the short videos, and I remember someone always saying to me, when you start a YouTube channel, you are going to have some videos that take off, and you're going to have some videos that don't take off, and that seems to be one of the videos that has taken off so far. And most of them I've got to the 1,100 views, which is quite good. And oh, geez, I'm blown away by how many views that video's just got. That is friggin' amazing. It really is amazing how people do. And just before people say, but what about Maddie? Maddie be here in 13 minutes. So in 13 minutes, Maddie will be here. And I know Izzy is in the background there, probably looking at her watch, giving me, Izzy's waiting to give me the times. Izzy's going to come out with, it's this time now, it's that time now, because that's the way Izzy operates. Izzy's like me. She likes to tell you when someone's coming, what time they're coming, and how long it takes them to come, which is really good. I do appreciate Izzy for saying that. But geez, wait till Maddie sees that video. 1,000 views of the super glue. She's gonna go, you got super glue out, please. Maddie's very much like that. She always says to me, yes, I have got a cleaning lady coming today too. I have got Sadie, the cleaning lady. I saw Sadie, the cleaning lady. There you go. For people thinking, are you singing a song there, boy? Apparently, yes, that was a song. That was a song about Sadie, the cleaning lady. For people that are wondering, this channel is sponsored by Peter himself. That song was not sponsored by Peter himself, but yeah, the channel is sponsored by myself, yeah. That was a V8 before people look at me and say, was that you? No. Traffic at the road here, they've got traffic lights here and people know they've got a clear run. So what they do is, before they accelerate hard, right, they wait for the traffic light. And as the traffic light changes to green, they put it in gear and then they floor it. So you hear them come from this way and you'll hear them come from that way. And yeah, they make a hell of a racket. They really do. They make a hell of a racket, which is, people are young. When you're young, you do crazy shit. I mean, look at me. When I was young, I done crazy shit. Well, not when I say not crazy. Let me put that in a different thing before people get the wrong idea of what I've just said. Then, when I said I've done crazy stuff, I mean crazy stuff like not paying attention to what I was doing and stuff like that, and sort of filling my van up with diesel one day when I was young and stupid. Crazy shit like that, like say with me not watching when I was back in my van back at night when I was younger, and going into the side of someone's car, with my toe buck, of course, very gently, and stuff like that, and and that sort of stuff. Because I was younger, I was stupid. I didn't. I was always, having ADHD, you always panic. Because back in the day, we didn't have people like we've got now from the NDIS that look after you, ladies that come to look after me and stuff like. We didn't have that back in the day. It was just people like my friend Rex. He just had a social worker that used to come once a week for an hour. That was it. Take him shop, do a bit of shopping for him, give him the money for get his beer or something like that. And an hour he was gone. And that was 1 hour every week. And if he needed something, well, yeah, the carer used to come for him and spend a little bit of time with him. But didn't spend much time with him. And I guess my friend Rex too, he sort of realised that, because when I used to go around with my friend Rex, and I used to go to his place, and we used to listen to his records. We'd talk for about sometimes 3 or 4 hours. I'd have lunch with him. I would have a cup of tea with him. I'd have a beer with him and stuff like that, and we'd have a good old talk, because at the end of the day, Rex was a very lonely person. And hang on, guys. I thought it was a bloody Aveo bus then. Yeah, Rex was a very lonely person, and it made it hard for him to sort of mix with other people. Like, he only mixed with people that had, like me, ADHD and stuff like that. He always, I remember once don't tell me they're going to put a load there. Fucking hell, my garage is there too, so hopefully we'll just dump the load and piss off. I think they're going to dump a load there. I think they are, not quite sure. We'll see what they're going to do. I know on my luck they probably will dump a load. And before people say, what about you, Pete? No, I don't dump loads. Only in the morning. There is a lot that goes on here at Christmas time and stuff like that. Yeah, I think he's dumping. Yeah, he's dumping a load of sawdust. So he's dumping a load of sawdust, which is good. It's a tip truck. tip truck. They use it all the time to dump sawdust and stuff like that. So he's doing what he's doing. I think they're doing the gardens or something, putting some sawdust around the gardens. Hello, my friend. How are you? So yeah, he's just shaking his truck up a bit now, just to get the sawdust out. I suppose it's like me. It's strange the way they do the sawdust.